Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. As we all know by now, Nintendo's Joy-Cons have a major problem, drift. I'm sure you've either experienced it before or you've heard of someone experiencing it before. If you haven't experienced it before, maybe your Switch is a little bit newer, but it seems like Joy-Con drift affects everybody at some point. I don't think I've ever found someone that hasn't had a controller that's drifted. There's a lot of videos out there of people trying to fix the problem. They either require tools or they only work temporarily, I've always found, such as taking a cotton swab, isopropyl alcohol, swabbing it underneath the Joy-Con. I've never had luck of that lasting for very long. However, I did find a fix a year and a half ago on YouTube, and it's been working phenomenally for me. And the best part about this fix is that it still also requires no tools. You can apply the fix without opening up your Joy-Cons, and it is very effective. And, I just don't see many people talking about it on YouTube, and I feel like it needs to get out there more. If I can find the original video, I'll link it also in the description down below. Like I said, I'm not the pioneer of this trick, but it works phenomenally, and if I have another voice out there to shine light on it, then that's what I want to do here today. And honestly, it's quite simple, actually, and it requires a specialty grade of WD-40. Now, this grade of WD-40 is specifically for electronics. Now, I do actually have another Joy-Con here today that just started drifting here on me, and so I'm going to apply the fix to, again, this one. Now, I have applied this fix to this Joy-Con before, and so I can't say it's a permanent fix, but I do think that this has lasted me about a year to a year and a half, so it's a much better fix than others that I've tried. It's quite simple. I'm just going to show you how to apply it, and if you're struggling with Joy-Con drift, I would recommend trying this as well. So what we should do first is we should turn off the Switch, just turn off these controllers. There's just something about spraying liquid inside of things while they're on that I am uncomfortable with, even though this is fast drying, and I know I've had a controller turn on me before while I've been doing this, but and nothing's gone wrong, but just safe to power everything down. This is a WD-40 Specialist Contact Cleaner. Make sure you get the Specialist Contact Cleaner quick drying. It's important. You can't just use regular WD-40. This is for electronics, and it is safe on plastics as well, so you have no issues worrying about spraying this inside of your Joy-Con. Honestly, it's quite simple. You can use the nozzle itself just to pry open the little tab here. It's quite simple to just get that swung in there. Alrighty, I got it in a good position here now where I've just got it just in underneath the rubber. All it just takes is just a quick little tap. It's gonna spray a lot. It's just kind of hard to feather this controller, but it's just quick little tap there. And then all we have to do is simply just let it dry. You can wipe off the plastics. In fact, I'd recommend it just to get a little cleaning cloth. Right now I'm just using my shirt because I have nothing else on me here, but I'm just going to wipe off the plastic. See, I've actually activated it. It is searching, but it turned right back off. Safe to have it turn back off while it is still drying. It's going to take a while for the insides to dry, so I would just recommend you sitting and waiting about 10-15 minutes before we reconnect it back up to the Switch. Also, you should roll the joystick around a little bit, make sure it gets nice and clean under there while that nice contact cleaner is underneath and doing its job. It is unfortunate that this is how we have to treat our Joy-Cons. Obviously, in a perfect world, we wouldn't have to do any of this. And granted, right now, you can send your Joy-Cons back to Nintendo. I believe they even fix them here for free, at least for the first time. But eventually, in the future, this won't be an option, and so we'll just be looking at repairing current Joy-Cons. So it's just good to have a good knowledge base of it right now. Like I said, with this first fix, it got me a year and a half. I'm hoping for another year and a half out of this. Eventually, it might get to the point that it may wear down anyways, and I'll have to look at finally cracking open this shell and replacing the stick anyways. But currently, with this fix, I'm more than happy with getting another year out of it as well. Alrighty, and as you can see here, everything is responding nicely. It pulls when I want it to. It snaps back just like it should. That contact cleaner worked well here again to get everything all nice and shined up under that Joy-Con shell. Alright, I hope this video helped you out. I hope that you give this a try. Honestly, it's a really cheap repair. You can just go to your local Home Depot, grab this for, I think it was like, I don't know, $6 or $8, something like that, to patch up your Joy-Cons. Have you tried another fix that you believe is better than what I have done here today? Why don't you leave a comment below? I'd love to go through them. I'd love to see how other people are treating their Joy-Cons, how other people are fixing their Joy-Cons as well. If there's something better out there, I'll definitely try it with my next Joy-Con. But for me right now, this is the best fix that I have ever found. It just seems to get a lot of life out of a couple simple sprays. Granted, I'll probably be looking at sending the Joy-Cons in eventually to Nintendo. I've just been too lazy, especially with such a quick and easy fix. But before they maybe close down the service, I'll probably look at getting them officially repaired one more time. But again, in the future, when the service is down, we'll be looking at these kind of options, and I feel like this one's going to be a pretty solid one. So if this video helped you out, feel free to leave a like and let me know. And hey, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. See ya.